meet them in the park. They might come in and sit in their cars, drink alcohol, take pills, smoke joints, listen to music.
Officers here go to known pick-up points, looking for girls at risk of grooming into prostitution. On Saturday evening, Sergeant Whelan and PC McDermott come across a young girl on her own and looking vulnerable.
Hello?
Are you alright?
The police? Yeah. You alright? Yeah, you look freezing.
Are you waiting for your mates?
Yeah. What do you want?
Do you know what? We just want to know that you're alright, because obviously
I am alright.
we're police and we just want to make sure that you're safe, and we want to check out how old you are, that's all. You're waiting for your dad. Have you just been to the cinema?
Yeah.
Within a minute, she's changed her story, from being at the pictures with her mates to being with her boyfriend in an Asian area.
Dad's coming to pick her up. She's been to Audley to see her boyfriend, Adam.
Adam who? You don't know his last name? How long have you got out with him? 3 weeks. No, you're not going to leave you unless we think you're safe. No.
The police are suspicious. They've had intelligence that an Asian man using this name has been grooming girls. Police are more worried when she refuses to give any more information.
I'm okay.
She's going to get the bus.
Okay.
Still concerned, the police follow her and want to contact her family.
You give me your home telephone number. I'll ring your dad.
I don't have a dad.
Right, will we ring your mum?
Right.
Who, Groom?
Oh.
They manage to get what she says is her mum's phone number. But the girl then suddenly changes her name.
We're just with your daughter now. Sorry, just a second. She's called... Is it...
None of this hangs together, but with what seems to be her mother saying she's out with her consent, there's little the police feel they can do. So they give up.
That was a typical scenario of a young girl on her own, doesn't tell you the full story when you speak to them, and you just have to question them further, and, you know, quite easily a car could have turned up, asked her to jump in, and she would have been in and away. So we had to stop and speak to her. That was a bad one, you know.
Why?
What can you do?
You just take hold of them, haven't you?
Well, I know.
Asian boys coming up to me and saying, give me a blowjob.
And this is happening to several girls, is it? It's not an individual case?
No, it's happening to lots of girls.
And this is happening, what, once a week, twice a week?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
The grooming starts where you meet them and they're nice to you and take you for McDonald's and buy you cigarettes. And then you start to meet the cousins and the brothers, and then you realise that you've been passed on.
The hardest thing to understand is why Jane and girls like her would keep going back. The gangs have a secret weapon. They're not only pimps, many are also drug dealers.
They'd introduce you to cannabis and alcohol, and then after you've been doing that for a while, they'll want to get you to take ecstasy tablets or cocaine, and then they'd want to get you onto heroin or crack cocaine, which is addictive, so that your debt gets built up more because they supply you with your drugs. You don't pay them for them. You have sex with loads of different men to pay for your drug.
How often was this happening?
Nearly every night.
How many men were involved?
There were loads of men involved. You couldn't keep count. It's not possible to keep count.
As the cost of drugs has fallen over the past few years, they've seen a fall in their income over half. And to fill that shortfall, they've turned to other methods. And one of the primary methods is to get young white teenage girls into prostitution.
Big money?
Very big money. So, you know, one prostitute could charge anything up to £200 to £300.
I didn't think it was anywhere near as serious as what we uncovered. They were being moved around the country, and pimps had got a network and knew other pimps in other parts of the country.
How far would they move?
Well, our investigations took us, and I personally travelled to London, Bradford, Cardiff, Luton, Ipswich, Leeds, that kind of network.
Zulfi used to say, no shag, no fag. He thought it was funny. But to be honest, we knew what he meant, and we didn't really think there was anything that wrong with it.
In Blackburn, police become concerned about 2 teenage girls out at night, 10 miles from home, and seemingly unaware of the risk they're running.
So what are you doing over here?
Somehow they've found their way to a dark back street where there are 4 cars of men mysteriously waiting.
No, I just need to check your name.
Why?
Because I work on something called the Engaged team, and we work with girls who are being sexually exploited. Obviously you're... And so we need to make sure that you're safe and that you're not missing.
With nothing obviously criminal, police can't compel the girls to cooperate. But they're eager to talk to the men hanging round.
None of what?
None of I'll pick these young girls up on that.
Why, do many people do that?
Probably, no.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Round here?
No, I blame the parents, don't you think?
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you not blame?
I definitely blame the parents.
Do you not blame?
Locked up at home.
Do you not blame the males that pick them up?
No, not really, no.
And use them for sex?
Not really, no.
No?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if my sister were like that, I'd rather send her back home.
No, that's not the way, is it?
Why isn't it? And that is the proper way, and that's how we should be.
Around the country, it is clear that gangs of different racial origins are principally involved.
We uncovered evidence against people from Asian backgrounds, white backgrounds and black backgrounds. Predominantly in Wolverhampton, the pimps that we charged with offences were predominantly black Afro-Caribbean. But I've also travelled during the course of my investigations, and I've presented seminars in Yorkshire, for example, where I know that's not the case and where I know that Asians are the main culprit.
I was taken to a flat and shut in the bedroom, and I had to perform sexual acts on different men, and they just like want to come in, do whatever he wanted to do, go out, and then another will come in. They were like a conveyor belt.
Were you getting paid for any of this?
No, you never saw any money, or never saw any money exchanging or anything like that.
Was money changing hands?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I've been told, like, they'd say smart comments like, oh, thanks for doing us that favour the other day. I got £200 for that.
£200?
Yeah.
And you weren't seeing any of it?
No.
My experience is that it's occurring in all major cities across the United Kingdom.
Well, back to tonight, Martin Kemp and referee Graham Pole are among the guests. Next for This Week.